What's going on, good people? It's your boy Gaming Dad, and I'm back for another Monday. How y'all doing? Wonderful, wonderful day. What's going on, good people? Good people in the building. AST just joined us. Hey, Geeky. Just like Candy. How you doing? Welcome, welcome. Don't forget, good people, to hit that like button. Let's see what I've been doing today. Today was kind of busy. My wife is getting her car worked on, so we had to have some issues with these people that's working on her car, but they gave her a loaner finally, and we had to go pick that up, and that was kind of far. It was like, it wasn't even close. It's like probably an hour and a half drive to go pick up the loaner. It was like, it kind of just killed my whole other day. You know, that's, when you have a little time before the show, you can kind of get your little nap in. Like, no nap today, buddy. Go get on this road and go get this car. So that's what I was doing after school. But it's another happy Monday. Cannot complain, not one bit. Complaining doesn't do anything anyway. Had a pretty good weekend. I'm trying to get my little stuff together. John Samurai, my guy, man. It's been a grip, man. You be hiding from me. Let me get you on the board, John. Say, John. We'll get to y'all comments in a hot second. I might have to cut this screen up some. I cut the screen down because it was too much of a glare off my glasses. I was like, I gotta cut this down. I think I cut it down too far. All right, John, got you on the board. You know what? One thing I definitely want to talk about tonight is that, and I'm starting to see this so much that it's becoming two things really. One, open world games. Just the mere thought of hearing it is like, oh, another open world game. Except Zelda. Zelda, I'm fine with that. But the other thing is, man, it's like all these games coming out with these DLCs, like DLC on top of DLC. And no one makes a game from like, hey, here's the game, start to finish, beat it, and then move on. But it's like this steady progression of being milked. It's like, oh, it just irritates me. That's my little rant today. Just a little. Yeah, Geeky in the building once again. Hey, Geeky, how you doing? How's the fam? Tell my boy Ben and my boy Smith, I said, what up? Candy said, hey, our last week's winner. Hey, Candy. AST says, I need gaming vibes, gaming dad. Happy Monday. Happy Monday to you, too. Let's see. John Samurai says, hey, gaming dad, can't wait for the Morty. He comes out tomorrow to Multiverse. You know what, man? He said, I have not played Multiverse. I have downloaded it on my Steam Deck, and it's just there. I know. I'm such a sad gaming dad these last couple of months, because it's been working my other jobs, and photography has been dominating a lot of my time. So please forgive me. He said, your main is Taz and LeBron, huh? I think, if I was to play my I know for sure, man, just because I like these two characters, is Batman would definitely be like one of my mains. Batman and probably like Shaggy or Scooby-Doo, just because I just like them so much. But don't worry, man. I'll get to playing eventually. He said, I hope Mortal Kombat characters make it into Multiverse. By it being Warner Brothers, I would say it's probably 100% chance of happening. Just because it's a Warner Brothers project. Those characters are coming, and that will be crazy. They got them a hit on their hands. They can, you know what? They can probably go ahead. If I were them, if I was Warner Brothers, I would probably strategize for some form of box, some form of physical copy this Christmas. It's selling like crazy already. But if it had a physical version where kids can look at and see, like Scooby-Doo and Batman and Superman all on one cover, it's going to sell like hotcakes. John says, I think there's a 100% chance a Mortal Kombat character can make it because Multiverse is a Warner Bros. Game. That's what I just said. And Mortal Kombat is Warner Bros. As well. The only way that Mortal Kombat don't make it in there is probably for the the history of the violence dealing with those characters. You look at everybody else they got in there, Tasmania Devil, Looney Tunes, Scooby Doo, Batman, Superman. And there's a small smidget. They probably don't want to go dark, but I mean, it don't necessarily has to be Scorpion. But who else would you want besides Scorpion? Steve M, what's going on? Said, I hope they don't put Ezra Miller into Multiverse. He's a real life supervillain. Yeah. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and get Steve on the board. So from what it sounds like, John and Steve, you guys have probably played it, way more. It's like this game is would you call it a legit Smash Brothers competitor, or is it a flat out Smash Brothers killer? It's cool how Black Adam and Stripe from Gremlins also coming this way. Yeah, the Black Adam was like smart. I bet you every Warner Brothers movie or game add-in would come packaged in with the game. I bet you that they have their like schedule and kind of get it lined up. This, which would be a good question. Does Nintendo have to worry? Because Multiverse can be like one of those games, man, that just continues. Multiverse really kind of is taking a play out of Nintendo's book by having these characters just flat out announced. Could it be really an issue for Nintendo? Because do you really see another Smash Brothers game coming out like anytime soon? You don't see no new characters because Smash is kind of just float away and because for this adaptation of it. I don't know. What do you guys think? Steve says, it's definitely not a Smash Bros. Killer, but it's a fun alternative and better than Nickelodeon All-Stars. Okay. Nickelodeon All-Stars was, and it was, to me, I thought that game was like, was half decent. I can't call it decent. I got to call it half decent. John says, I think Multiverse did a wonderful job with this game. I wouldn't say it's a Smash clone. I feel like it's a whole new different thing. That's my opinion. Multiverse is a way different than Smash, I would say. Way different? I mean, I watched some videos and it looks quite similar. What makes it different? That's a very good question. I can't really answer it, but what makes it different, John and Steve? If y'all can elaborate on that, that'd be dope. Steve says, I wish we could get Smash Brothers DLC. It says, because I want Italian from I said the name wrong. From a Xenoblade Chronicles 3 to be in Smash. Is there a chance that Nintendo says, you know what? We got one more round. They can do it though. If Nintendo just flat out came out this Christmas or whenever the next director said, you know what? We have one more round of DLC. Everybody will start playing Smash Brothers again. Oh man, everybody would. To me, if I'm Multiverse, that's what I worry about. I worry about Nintendo saying, you know what? We got one more round of characters. All non-Nintendo. It would be crazy. John says, so like I feel like Multiverse is faster than how I feel like the characters just move so fast. Okay, so you're saying that, and Steve, you probably could concur with this too, is that Multiverse is a faster game than Smash Brothers. But is it a more technical game? Or they both even on that part of being a technical game? Excuse me, good people. I've had such a long day that I'm going to be fighting the feeling tonight, yarn. But I got some Wawa. My wife bought me this cup. Isn't this cup nice? Shout out to my wife. All right. Because I think, you know what? Believe it or not, I believe that even though Smash can be played by anybody, it's a really technical game. When you get to it, it's like, it's all about, um, timing and precision and really knowing your character. So Steve M says, "Oh, John says yes is nice," and Steve says, "Multiverse is definitely faster because it's a higher frame rate." Ah, so you know what? Listen, so hold on, I thought Smash Bros was not 60 frames per second. That's interesting. That is really really interesting. I wonder. I got a bunch of questions going on tonight. Bunch of questions I kind of want to kind of explore with you guys and kind of answer. Besides, the little bit of because not a lot of news. It's some stuff. I would say that you know what could Nintendo and it you know what just from their latest pad. And, I don't know if y'all remember a couple weeks back when I covered on the show where Nintendo is creating their own version of DLSS. Um, so you take that in collaboration to what AMD is offering for Nintendo, and more games are starting to use that kind of technology. Is it a slight chance and possibility Nintendo just skips the Pro and we ride the same Switch all the way to 2024? I still say no. I think they lose the momentum as much as I think they would like to, because financially it would probably be a great move. They probably making all kind of money on the Switch now, compared to from they was making money off the Switch from day one. So just imagine the deals have been reworked, the parts have become cheaper and things of that nature. Um, man, I just don't know. I don't think that would be smart for them not to have some form of refresh system this upcoming year. I don't know. Something to think about. Something I just kind of been pondering throughout the day, thinking about saying what the kind of things to talk about, and that to me that was one that kind of caught my attention. This is John says, oh no, Steve says, give me that. Did you play the new Kirby yet? I let my nephew play on my account and unlock the Meta Knight mask. Okay. No, I have not played. I ain't bought it yet. I should have bought it, but I have not bought it yet. So Steve, you have seen it. Matter of fact, Geeky, I know you're on the scene. Geeky, have you purchased it as well? And what do you guys think about it? I've been working so much, man, that I have not bought anything. I think the last game I bought, I did buy Spider-Man. Spider-Man on the Steam Deck is quite good. No, but we're going. Okay, hold on. Let me. John, I know you said a lot of stuff. I'm gonna come back to your comment. Let me answer Steve's question. Steve said, "Did you see the new Dragon Ball Super movie? It was really good. It makes me want to. It makes me want the anime to come back. You know what? No, but we're going this weekend. This Friday, I'm taking my son. He wanted to go this Saturday, but I ended up having to work. But I'm off this. Well, I'm not completely off, but we're going Friday night. Friday night, we're going to go get it. It's going to be Friday night or Wednesday night, one of the two, but I'm going to take him. He wants to see it. And I want to see it too. I took them to go see, what was that one Dragon Ball Z movie with Broly? That was real good, man. Real good. So, no. Steve, I'm glad you let me know that it's good. And I'm definitely going to be trying to check that out sooner than later. John says, I'm so hyped to play Morty tomorrow. I am a big Rick and Morty fan, as it is so cool how they both made it into Multiverse. All right. I like Rick and Morty's myself. I just don't watch it as much as I used to. I used to watch it quite a bit with my kids. John Samurai says, I also love the voice acting in Multiverse. Okay. I love a good game with some good voice acting along with the gameplay. It's funny how when they fight, they be talking to each other. Even Batman is like, this is for Shaggy. I love Tom and Jerry scream when he dies. All right. Listen. That's some good stuff. Okay, let me try. Steve says the new Kirby is fun and worth $15. I did have Some lag online in the online, but it seemed to do better yesterday compared to Friday. Geeky says Kirby game is cute and fun, but can get repetitive. Also, multiplayer has some big lag issues at launch. You know what? I checked out a couple reviews, and some of them was kind of brutal. They kind of dissed it. Some of them did. But I'm still gonna purchase it though because I think overall I think that can pretty good. If the online, if they can solve them issues Geeky is having, I think it's still gonna be a pretty good solid game. You can do a Kirby emotes by pressing the D-pad even while racing or battling. Okay. All right. Let me check real quick to make sure. Is that too many people? We got John, we got Geeky, we got Steve M, we got AST, and I think that's it for right now. All right, I got everybody. All right, Gaming Dad gonna put this up on the board. Gaming Dad, GD. I'm on there because usually Grid Tactics always complains. John says the characters I want to see in Multiverse is Flash. Flash, if the game is already fast, could you imagine Flash in that bad boy? Yeah, you know what? I mean, to be honest, I would love to see before Flash. I would love to see some Teen Titans characters. I would see some more Teen Titans characters and some and maybe Green Lantern. But I got to get on there. I got it on. To me, like if this game is making amounts of money already, if you have seen the news yet, the NPD sales for over here in the United States for July came out and it was #1, beating out all the tops. And this is a free to play game, but they got a founders pack, so they made tons of money. This is a good question, Steve and you, John. Did you guys buy the founders pack? Because I think if I get them, I'm probably gonna buy the founders pack as well. You know what? I've seen it's been a mixed bag. Steve said, "Did you see the Saints Row reviews? Not looking too good." I've seen a couple of them, and it was decent. It was like 8 point. I seen an 8.5 and an 8. 8 to me, that's decent. I was never a big Saints Row fan, even though Saints Row 4 was, it's like over top. It was pretty fun, but I knew that game wasn't gonna do good though. Because it wasn't I always look at games that has like really good marketing, and they didn't give that game no marketing. It's really they kind of hung that game out to dry. I was like, you know what? It's not shocking that game is not gonna get the reviews or get the exposure that is needed. I think if it had a good marketing and push, it will probably get some exposure and people will probably pick it up, especially at a time where Grand Theft Auto is kind of winding down. They could have really taken advantage of this. It says, Candy said, I want to be on the board even though I can't win. You on the board, Candy? Candy Twitch. It's on the board. Got you. I can't put you on there twice. Twice is nice. But your last week is still on there. So we'll always leave you an opportunity to see if you can pull it back to back. John says, I have 500 and something wins in Multiverse. Golly, John. I wish I had that much time to play 50 games, let alone 500. Let me tell you what's going to happen. What's going to happen is my kids are going to go off to college, and then I'm going to have all the time in the world to play games. Because I'm not going to have to worry about the day-and-day bustle of making sure they get things off in school and making sure it's enough food in the house and blah, blah, blah. I could just say, you know what? I'm going to sit in my room butt naked and play with some games. That's like cold water. It's delicious. Let's see. John says, "Oh yeah, speaking of Teen Titans, I love that show. By the way, Raven did get leaked. Aha. You know what? Listen, I believe Warner Brothers have enough characters to kind of really make this interesting for a nice little while. So it's one of the things I'm glad to see. So, Gaming Dad Raven did get leads for Multiverse. She has voice lines already. Okay, excellent. Excellent. You know, you need her, and you also need Robin's voice. I think you need Robin's voice. That's gonna be good. They get the boy Wonder in there, boy, with his voice. And you need Beast Boy too, though. You need all they voices is dope. That's a dope little. I love Teen Titans Go. I can watch that right now. All right, good people. We've been chatting for about 30 minutes. Let's go ahead and get into these news tidbits. Not a whole lot though tonight, though. Not like what. If you've been paying attention to the news, people have been really trying. You listen to some of even my popular YouTubers that I follow. Um, we would have been pulling, saying titles and discussions out the booty, like just trying to reach. It's been bad, but hopefully, what the bad part about it, I wish Gamescom started today, but opening night is tomorrow, and so I am not streaming it because I'll be working. But I will, if something major comes out, I will get on stream tomorrow night when I get home and talk about it. But I probably would definitely enjoy it. Let's see, share with no share. There we go. So matter of fact, I guess we could start with Gamescom. I don't know exactly what to expect. I mean, I'm kind of hoping that they shock us and Gamescom becomes like the talk of the town for like the next week or so. I will be all about that. But we're gonna start with some PlayStation news. You know what? I do own a Steam Deck, and so when I see stuff like this here, it before it never used to grab my attention. I was like, I didn't care if Sony was to bring games over to the PC, but not off Steam Deck. I do I do care, and so another PS5 exclusive is making its way over to PC. It's Kenna Bridge Spirits anniversary update out next month alongside Steam's debut. So you know what? So I believe the date. Okay, it said here it is. It says that update would hit PS5, PS4, and PC versions of the game on Tuesday, September 27th. And it will be free to all players. And speaking of PC, the game would debut on Steam, and it was previously exclusive to Epic Games Store. Okay, so it was already on PC. Okay. But it's coming to Steam, buddy. That's all I wanted to hear. So I don't know. The game was I've watched a ton of it. I've wanted to own it on the PS5, and just never got around to just playing it. End up taking it back. It's like, man, I'll get it later. but I might pick it up on the because handheld. That sounds real good. Let's see. John Samurai, it says, oh yeah, LeBron did get a Robin skin. Wow. That's something. Multiverse actually says bad words. If you go to the setting, you can turn off the mature. Like, okay. It's not too bad, is it? If it's not too bad, I mean, I'll leave it alone. The only character that says bad word is Harley Quinn. Okay, all right. We could deal with our Harley Quinn. Harley. You know what, man? Okay, I'm not gonna go there. She has her own show. I believe it's on HBO. I think it's HBO Go or HBO Max. But my only issue, man, is that what I hate when an agenda is being forced down my throat, and they're taking all my good shows, man, and just forcing this agenda. Like you gotta have to accept this. It's like, yeah, it's on HBO Max. I just this. Don't get me wrong, man. Listen, if that's what you want to do, that's your do. I'm not gonna beat them down, because everybody should be loved and things of that nature. I just don't feel like I need to be watching it. Stick to superhero. You a superhero? Be a superhero. I don't need to know your sexual orientation and who you like and all that good stuff. Irrelevant. Just go beat up somebody. All right. That's good old Kenya. Let's see. I thought this was, you know what? I didn't cover this last week. I meant to, because this was, this story is probably about 2 weeks old. If not, hold on, what's today's date? No, it's about a week old. But PS4 sold twice as well as Xbox One. That's saying something. So, I mean, if that's the case, that means the Xbox One sold about 65 million, which is still pretty decent. You know what? That's still a pretty decent showing. You know what? So I can see why Microsoft just continue to make them systems, because to sell 50 million systems is still a success. Yeah, so for them to sell, almost 60 million consoles, that's pretty good. Even in defeat, I take my hat off to Microsoft on that one. But I didn't know it was that many. I didn't know they was like, for every 2 PlayStation, there's 1 Xbox. That's huge. I wanted to just cover that for a minute. Just just the implications of that. I think it's going to be a lot closer this generation around, because like the PS5 is it's selling, but it's selling in spurts. I really would like somebody to do some investigation to really find out how many systems, or not how many systems, but is the chip shortage really that bad now? I just don't think so, man. And I hear because the companies can use that now. There's nowhere to verify it. They can always say, "Oh, you could due to the pandemic." But cat's been back to working. You know what? Them same materials was there. It wasn't like a shortage of materials all of a sudden just popped up. What's going on, CMG? Let me get you on the board real quick. CMG is on the board official. So, speaking of news, I'm not going to dwell into this next story. Not too much. I'm not even going to pull it up. So I guess it was this guy who's on Twitter who I used to work for a couple of different publications, put a tweet out there saying that PlayStation sold more than Nintendo, and everybody's going crazy and going back and forth about no, Nintendo sold this, and no, PlayStation sold that. Man, I don't care. All I know is they both sold a lot, and the PS5 is nowhere close in unit sale compared to the Nintendo Switch, and so let's move on from this. But you know what? It was like a big thing. Like everybody was covering this. It was like, I like, as a consumer of that information, I was like, man, I don't want to hear this. Fast forward. Man, I don't care. But people was like, like out there being the police, like you should make sure that you're saying the right things. And man, listen. Do your own research if you choose to. If you don't choose to, then that's your choice too. But I thought the story was made larger than what it really is. What's going on, Joe? Now I wonder how long you gonna stay on. You don't never stay on. You just pop in because I think you just try to win this $10 eShop card. But I'll put you on the board, Joseph. You should tell your little girlfriend to get on. She might win her a little something too. My son got a girlfriend, y'all. They've been going together for a nice little time too. It's been about 6 months. How long has it been, JoJo? See, Steve says there's still some issues in China and in supply chains overall, but we should be getting back to normal capacity soon. I'm waiting for car prices to come down. Yeah, man. I was kind of stuck 7 months. Okay, I've been together 7 months. Look at you. Look at y'all. Aw. But I'm with you on this one, Steve. I'm waiting for car prices to come down. I had to buy a car during this time, man. And the markup, man, the dealership markup, man, was horrendous, man. I mean, horrendous. So yeah, if you can wait to buy a car, man, please wait. Wait. Better yet, man, go buy a car from the auction. That's what I would tell you. Listen, save your money, save yourself from getting a car note. Go buy a car from the auction, have it paid off, and live your life. Mama used to say, "Take your time, young man." All right. Oh, here we go. Always somebody. I know who D Lit is, but I'm not putting you on the chat until you stop all this meep meeping beep beeping. All right. Oh, road runner from Multiverse. Okay, all right. Let's see. There you go. You're talking some languages now, so I'm gonna put you on the board. We give out a $10 eShot card, man, every Monday night. So I'm gonna go ahead and put you on the board. All right. You in it to win, man. You on the wheel. Let me get out to the next story. Let's talk about since we're talking about, oh man, you know what? This is kind of I don't know if I'm gonna use Visual Beats article because it's kind of all over the place. Let's see if I got another article. MPD numbers. I guess before we get over there, we'll talk about Sony being sued. Sony is being sued for $5 billion. This is not dollar. Matter of fact, it's more than that because this is it's $5.9 billion over the price of its online PlayStation store, which the plaintiff claims Sony is overcharging consumers and abusing its position as a primary seller of PlayStation games digitally. I'm glad somebody. I listen. To be honest, I'm glad that more people are suing some of these companies who strictly go digital, because I don't want them to succeed digitally. I don't. I want them to have to be forced to come back and do something different. So, as reported by Sky News, consumers' rights advocate Alex Neal, the ex-managing director of nonprofit consumer advice organization, which UK is the leading the legal actions, and said that the game is up for Sony PlayStation. The lawsuits filed with a competition appeal tribunal on August 19th. This is recent. States that the consumers have been overcharged for digital purchase of games and DLC, as Sony is charging a 30% commission. Ooh-wee. We believe Sony has abused its position and ripped off its consumers. Buddy, this could have great implications all across the mighty lands, even here in the States. The estimate damages per individual over the last 6 years range from around $79 to $664. Ooh wee. Excluding interest, which is massive. They going after Sony. Y'all pay attention to this, because this is a lot of money. This ain't no this chump change. $6 billion is no fee. Could Sony pay it? Yes, they could pay it. But would they want to pay it? Nah. I don't think they would want to. I don't think they would want to. Man, I don't know. Listen, I'm gonna pay attention to this story because I want to know some more of the details. How they're coming up with that number to say, hey, this is it. This is what we're coming at you for. I want to know how they come up with that number. Sticking with Sony for another minute, Days Gone may be getting a movie. Still, no sequel. I like Days Gone. I just didn't play a lot of it. You know, it was one of the games I got at Black Friday for like dirt cheap. It was like maybe like I think it was like, I know it was under $20 for sure. and I played it for like a couple of days and then stopped playing it. But you know what? I can see this being a pretty good movie if it's written well. If it's written well, I think it can turn out to be a real good movie. I don't know. Well, I guess we'll see in the next couple of years, man. What's going on? Speaking of movies, man, what is going on with Nintendo? Nintendo, man. Listen, I know I'm on my rant right now, but this Nintendo movie got to come out because every time I watch Sonic's movie, and I was like, man, this is a good movie. I don't understand. Like, I really would like to see what the movie is in its current state, and I bet you it's some BS. I bet you it went left in the creative mind of Miyamoto, and it's probably not enjoyable. But you know what? I don't know. I have to wait and see. Is anybody going to Nintendo Land next year? I think you know what? Things work out. I'm heading out there next summer. I just don't know when it's gonna open. Ooh, we were just talking about this here. Dragon Ball Z Superheroes just made movie box office history. Let's see. I'm not doing. It can't be number one, is it? Let me go back. The Dragon Ball Superhero is number one at North American box office. Ooh wee. Number one. Oh yeah, so we definitely gonna check that out. Where is Nintendo? It's Nintendo World is opening up in California. Yeah, it's opening in California. They didn't give I just know they said 2023, and I'm hoping that it's open around E3 time, so I can get the 2-for-1. If I go to E3 this year, the good and good thing about it, my daughter will be 18 next month, so I'll have a partner to kind of go along with me to make those things happen. Yeah, we talked about it quite a few times. CMG, yeah, that's the next. They had the one that they opened over in Japan, and so the next one to open will be in Cali at Universal. See, CMG says they're having a Nintendo World in Cali. Interesting. Steve M says Breeze Airways is about to do direct flights from Charleston to Los Angeles, so I may have to take the go. Yeah, man. Listen. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't know if I get there when it opens, but we are definitely going next year. My daughter already clearly said that's what she wanted for her senior trip. She was like, I want to go to Nintendo Land, and if I can make it to E3 with you, Daddy, she's like, I want to go to E3. So those are the things that I'm working hard to make happen. I think that would be dope. Breeze Airways. You know what? You know what? You know what CMG did? What happened with the JLB, man? Are you going to be a flight attendant? They have. I just saw an article that there are. You can go to flight school for like 7 months, become a pilot. Said they need to have them from New York to L.A. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that, my brother. I am sorry to hear that. That's all right, man. Well, listen, just remember, man, what God has for you is for you. Your day is coming. That's right, man. Don't give up. There's no reason to give up. Failure comes as a part of the process. Sometimes when we get knocked down, the object is not to stay down. The object is to learn from what we did right, what we did wrong, and then switch the game up and do something different. Doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result, is the definition of insanity. And we're not going that direction, so we got to keep moving, keep pushing forward, keep it moving. Those of you who are fans of Death Stranding, it comes to PC Game Pass next week. So you have PC Game Pass, buddy. Get yourself some Death Stranding. He says, CMG says, I got far from 60,000 applications. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, shoot. CMG, man, listen, I would look at that pilot school, man. They've been advertising it. You know, you come a pilot, man, fly all the world. If I didn't like teaching so much, I would consider this for the pay. That would change the game, and then my wife can fly free. Put my wife on a plane, we be going everywhere. Trust me, I got some airlines I will be reapplying to. You would think, man, by you being out there in New York, man, that you would probably have a greater chance to get hired at I think what's the name of your airport? Is it JFK? What's the name of the airport out in New York? I know it's in LaGuardia. It's another one out there too. I tell you one thing, we like going to New York, man. We would hopefully definitely get JFK and LaGuardia. Yep, JFK. We're definitely heading back out to New York too. Coast Space, I know for guarantee we'll be in Texas. Hopefully by the end of this year. Hopefully that's the plan. Hopefully by the end of this year we get to Texas. I want to see my brother. Maybe surprise him doing some Christmas. We gotta go to Disney because my wife is graduating and she's graduating from Disney. It's crazy. And that's in January. And then hopefully by the summer we'll be out there in LA. That's a lot of traveling, man. That's why I've been working like a slave. Death Stranding says CMG says Death Stranding. Didn't you want to play that game yet? I did not. You know what? Once I found out the whole delivering the baby, that whole, I couldn't adjust to that. I was like, man, let me try this again. Nah. I passed on Death Stranding. But if you have Game Pass, it's next week. But to me, I'm getting ready to download this tonight because it's free. Madden NFL 23 is. Oh, so is Madden on Game Pass? Okay, hold on. If I'm correct, I thought it said Madden 23 is available now for certain players, but it's officially launching isn't until the 19th. And this is on the 16th. Let me see. Let me see. I just want to find out is it going to Game Pass? You would think. I hope it is. I gotta do some research. I'm sorry I pulled this. I thought it says. Okay, so will Madden 23 be on Xbox Game Pass? Will Madden 23 be available? Okay, Fisher, blah blah blah. Okay, so it's not official. This is not an official saying that it's on Game Pass. I thought it was. I was fooled. I'm sorry. If you want, as a matter of fact, I'm looking at the bottom. The bottom, this last statement that says it. For now, if you plan on playing Madden 23, you have to pay full price. So it's not. Boo-hoo. You know, I do want to play. I do want to get Madden for my Steam Deck, but I don't want to play that price right now because you know what? Too many other games are coming out right now. I might have to just stick with the old version of Madden for right now, and because 2K comes, I'm gonna want 2K. 2K comes out next month, same day as Splatoon, and I'm gonna be playing those two games for a minute. And I want to pick up the Kirby, but man, too many big games is coming. Bayonetta will be right around the corner in October. What to do? I want the Founders Pack. Too many games, man. Too many games. I like when it was like, you got a game like once a month or once every 2 or 3 months. It's like now it's like games every week. Like, man, you got no money before and all this stuff. So like little games, man, get pushed to the side. All right, good people. You know what? I saw something. Let's see. Did I pull that article? Has anybody seen the listen, once again, I don't collect a whole lot of amiibos anymore. But the new Splatoon amiibos look sweet. Especially they got the one. I'm trying to find it. I thought I pulled that to the side. Oh, here it is here. Man, listen. The yellow one in the middle, super sweet. That is a super sweet amiibo. I don't know how it's gonna play into the game, but with the bow and this, man, listen, I can't wait to play this one. I can't wait to play. This is, to me, it's gonna be super, super fun. I wish the Switch had better connectivity with hotspots, especially off your phone, because I would play this game all the time on the road. But it doesn't. Kind of sucks. It says the new collection will consist of 3 figures, blah 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 blah, and will arrive this holiday. So close, probably like around Christmas time. I saw Play Asia had him up for pre-order. I know my daughter would definitely pre-order that one. Okay, so to me, this is like one of the big topics. Hori got a new Split Pad Pro, and they kind of shrunk it down. I think I might have the video. Let me see if I can get the video. I won't play any sound. Oh, okay, we agree. Okay, it is a video. Let's see. I'm not gonna play no sound to it. I'm just gonna let the video play, so you can get an idea of. Oh, that was quick. Right, because you said how big the old ones were, and they shrunk it in, which I'm happy about because you know what? Believe it or not, I like the Split Pad Pros. They were just too big. I mean, they made the experience. The pink is pretty. Of course, Kiki, you would say that the pink is pretty. I don't know, pink. That might be like a reddish color. But I'm definitely going to review those. Definitely, I need to compare it. I need to compare the size to to having like a Switch with Joy-Cons compared to having a Switch with the, it's all kind of different. These kind of controllers, I just want the D-pad to be good, and the joysticks. The joysticks on the original pad was pretty good. I just want I want the D-pad to be good. I think that's essential now. It's like, I got to have a controller with a good D-pad. But that's it's coming out. The pre-orders, matter of fact, let me see what's the release date. I think the release date is next month. Let's see if they announce it here. It says no word on a local release date yet, but if we hear anything, we'll be sure to provide an update. As for the price, it's expected to be about the equivalent of $40 US. So, okay, update. Pre-orders for the Japanese release has gone live on Play Asia, with stock expected to ship by the September 30th. So September 30th is when it releases over in Japan. So if you really, really want a pair, you can pre-order it from Play Asia. If you order over $100, I think it's free shipping to the U.S. So something to think about. I am definitely going to review them for sure. I would like to see how much would they be over here in the States. Let's see. CMG says NBA 2K23 better come to Stadia. Man, I don't know, man. You know how they've been jacking. It might come. If it comes, it's a good thing for Stadia. But if it doesn't, buddy, whoo-wee. Geeky says the pink is pretty. You know what it is like? It is like, I got these glasses on. It's like kind of like it's like a darker pink. I thought it was red, but no, that's a pink. You're right, Geeky. Yeah, I think that might be yeah, that might be a nice little addition. Go ahead, Geeky, and break down this year and get your OLED. I think you've earned it. Let's see. John Summer said, "I'm back. I was eating. Okay, I got you. I feel your pain. Feel the belly. I had some Firehouse subs on the way home. It was delicious and nutritious. All right, but yeah, so definitely, I'm definitely picking these up. $40. I can't beat that. I think the original Hori. I think they still. I think they're $40 too right now. But they when I first bought them, they wasn't. They was like $60. All right. So I'm definitely gonna probably pick up these white and yellow ones. I just like that color for some reason. Then I think they got an Animal Crossing color up here, up top to your right. Just like some kind of nice neutral solid gray. That would be dope too. And then I get that little pink one. All right, so I got some colors to go. I'm gonna see how this turns out. But you know what? I'm definitely ordering me a pair. So when I get it, I'll review it, get it out to you guys. All right. Where's the other story at? Quick story. Sega is now turning Space Channel 5 and Cosmic Zone into movies. I remember Space Channel 5, and I just didn't play it a lot. I never bought it. I just remember playing it over a friend's house. But I mean, I don't know how you make this into a movie. I don't know. Who am I to doubt it? I'm not gonna doubt it yet. It took Sonic and made Sonic like the best thing since sliced bread. So just be on the lookout. Sony is definitely not Sony, but Sega is definitely moving in the right direction when it comes to movies. Star Wars: Knights of the Old Republic 2 limited runs games pre-orders are open. Ooh, you know what? Another pass for me, because I bet you there's gonna be some. I bet you the pre-order bonuses are gonna be super dope. I bet you they're gonna be super dope. The stuff they add into this, but I have to tell you, man, that I would definitely gonna bypass on Star Wars. Even though I wanted to play it real bad, but it was like only on like it was on Xbox. Yeah, it came out on Xbox. But I just didn't jump into that game. So here, no there. We had this discussion just a tad bit early in the stream when we was talking about Nintendo and their abilities, or would they have the the audacity to say, you know what, we're just gonna ride out this generation just by making small improvements, like adding FSR 1.0 and 2.0. I think 1.0. Let's see what this is. So, well-known data miner Oatmeal Dome shared on their Twitter profile a new screenshot that has been making the rounds, revealing that the third entry into the shooter series will be using AMD FSR 1.0. While not as good as version 2, AMD FSR 1.0 will let the game run smoothly without compromising visual quality too much. Okay, so this version of FSR is just for to keep the frame rate steady and stable, and I'm with that. I wonder why I wonder what goes into that decision. If like, why not have 2.0 when you can have it? Maybe the use of 2.0 is more expensive. I don't know. I wanted to see what is Nintendo gonna do, because Nintendo is making their own version of this upscaling technology. I just wonder how does Nintendo take it and make it flip and make it work for them. I'm so glad this is happening for Splatoon. I just to me it looks gorgeous already. I just want a good gameplay experience. I tell you. All right. I thought I was reading this earlier, but Sonic Prime reportedly lands a Netflix release date, And this to get to the chase, I'm not gonna read all this here. Let's see what it says. It says, in December, a full CG animation called Sonic Prime is scheduled to be distributed on Netflix, providing the first hint of the series release date. So sometime this December, hopefully around the Christmas holiday time, we'll be watching some Sonic Prime. I hope the voice actor is is decent. Once again, Gamescom is tomorrow, starting at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But Sonic Frontiers playable meet and greet with the Sonic team head revealed. All right, so something else to look into for tomorrow. Tomorrow should be pretty interesting. Is anybody here watching Gamescom? I do plan on watching it. I just don't, Jeff Keighley shows, man, they can drag on. They can, man. Sometimes I'll be like, man, just get to the point. I'm not trying to hear all this extra fluff. Just get to the point. But I just hope that the Sonic game turns out to be better than what they have been showing. Even though like that first showing was terrible and it has improved steadily over time, but I still have some questions about how good this game is going to be. So I guess we'll find out sooner than later. Sega Genesis Mini 2 games list every Mega Drive game and Sega CD game, all 61 titles. I would tell you just I'm not excited for this. I had quite a bit of these games, but I mean, I just wasn't like, oh my goodness, I just gotta have this Sega Mini. And if I look at all the games, this right here, North America and Europe. Okay, Afterburner 2 was good. It was super fun. I enjoyed that game. Fatal Fury 2 was pretty good. Golden Axe, super good. Outrun, good. Shadow Dancer, the Secret of Shinobi was pretty good. Shining Force 2, pretty good. Splatterhouse 2, pretty good. Street Raid 3, pretty good. Super Street Fighter, okay, that's pretty good to have on there. The Revenge of Shinobi, Toe Jam and Earl. Vector Man 2, another good one. Echo the Dolphin, I mean, it went. Final Fight CD, okay, all right. Final Fight was my jam. I would definitely play that. Night Trap, now that was just stupid. That's it. I mean, to be honest, like if you ask me all the games that stood out, those were the games that stood out from this list. Let me see if we got any, and that's out of 61 games. It's like, man, I would definitely. This system here for me will be a hard pass. I would not be picking this up. Now, if it go on sale for dirt cheap, I might pick it up. But day one, nah. Not in this era with I got God of War coming out. I got Bayonetta 3 coming out. It's just too many games for me to be like, yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and get this Sega Master System, whatever. Or Sega, what I call it, Master, Sega Mega Drive, Genesis, what do you want to call it? I will be passing. Womp, womp, womp. The AO Neo Air is a $600 Switch Lite size pocket PC. I watched a couple videos. Digital Foundry did a video. I forgot the name of the video, but it kind of compared these two, this one here and the Steam Deck. I like the size of it. But once again, it's one of them things I have to have in my hand and see those things perform. So what's up, Gaming Dad? I'm on Twitch now. Are you? Oh, so let me get your Twitch on there. Hold on, real quick. Don't want to give people. You can be just like John Samurai and sign in from your Twitch account. I'm gonna put John's Twitch. That's how your girl Candy won last week. And it's not a lot of people this week. Take advantage of the opportunity. Get on the board. I got CMG. John's laughing. All right. We only got 10 people on the board tonight. And it's not a lot of news. So you know what? All right, our little show might be wrapping up sooner than later. You know what? I hate that I'm not a big Pokemon fan. I hate that I'm not. Because you know what? To me, it's like, you know what? Pokemon has been releasing every year. Every year the Switch has been some form of new Pokemon. And I would like to dig into it, but I mean, I don't know, man. I tried. I did. I tried. And it's too, the mechanics on it now is like so in depth. It's like, I'll be having to ask myself the question, like, do I really want to dig my time into this? Yeah, I'll be like, I'll pass, man. I'll let you guys who love Pokemon live out your dreams. It's just one of them games. It's like, you know what? Nah, I'll pass on it. But they had a new trailer drop on Sunday, so but I don't have any news about it. But I do have I don't know if I announced this last week. I think I did, but we'll announce it again. Marvel and Disney has a showcase happening September 9th. Coming on real soon. I'm taking my wife to go see Kevin Hart. We're going to see Kevin Hart on September the 8th. This is a Thursday. This is a Friday. So be on the lookout. It should be super good. I wonder what they get to release to the public that we all should get excited for. All right. I saw this. I announced this last week on the show, but I'm bringing it back to your attention only because of certain things. Is that the room Avatar Last Bender RPG features Breath of the Wild art style launching in November. That sounds tantalizing. More details have emerged regarding the upcoming Avatar Last Airbender Quest for Balance, which was spotted recently via a new listing on Amazon Japan. Avatar-themed fan site Avatar News has... Boop, boop. Let's see. Come on, hack right. Has acquired more information on the game there through their source. Avatar The Last Airbender Quest of Balance is coming to the Nintendo Switch and other platforms on November 8th. Avatar News says it has seen snippets of the game in action and that its art style resembles the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, though the gameplay is very different. The site doesn't say what type of game genre the game is, but the story centers around the members of the Order of the White Lotus. Oh my goodness. Hopefully all will be revealed soon. Okay, I said this last week. I'm going to say it again now. I am super hyped. Give me a Last Airbender Breath of the Wild. I would take that to the bank. Let me play that until Breath of the Wild come out, and I will be super duper happy. Especially if the story is dope, and the mere fact that the story is kind of focused after the last after the White Lotus. Oh man, I am in. I'm in already. So I'm just waiting to see and get more revealed. So this is gonna be a story I definitely follow up on, because this was my show. I mean, The Legend of Korra was decent, but The Last Airbender, man, that whole series was good and funny. I remember being in college watching this, and coming home and catching like every episode every week, like hanging on to like we would like it was an event in my household. Me and my wife was like, we gotta watch The Last Airbender. So definitely looking out for that. And I think, ladies and gentlemen, okay, I think I was on this story here. Let's see. So, okay. So in comparison, what's going on, Mendez? Let me get you on the scene. How you doing, my brother? How's your channel doing? Do you have a schedule of when you stream? I like to check in and drop in on your streams, man. All right, got you on the board. Shoot, man, you got any kind of news? Because it's not a whole lot of news, man. Not this week for sure. There wasn't a lot of news last week either. All right. Oh, okay. So we was here and we were just kind of just looking at the comparison of this AO Neo, and it's small, man. In matter of fact, looking at it, for it to be a gaming PC, $600. Just from looking at this diagram, let's see if I can blow it up some. Just from this diagram right here, man, it is smaller than the Switch Lite. And to me, that's too small. That's too small. To me, it need to be the exact same size as the Lite, if possible. But preferably, I would have wanted it the size of just the regular Switch. But it's $600, man. $600, but it has an OLED screen, which is it says the OLED screen panel is also fantastic. Although time extensions note that the 1920 by 1080 pixel resolution is rather wasted, as you'll need to play all but the least demanding games in 720p. Oh, so you can have this powerful screen, but you still got to pay it in 720p, or you're gonna be having some issues with the system. So it sounds like, even from that one statement there, is that this system wasn't well thought out. It's a great concept, but it wasn't well thought out, well executed. Something to definitely think about. I with the Steam Deck, I don't think I will buy this here. I would definitely get a Steam Deck over this, hands down. But I think the good thing about the AO Neo is that it plays Windows natively, games natively. So you wouldn't have to switch it out. You just, if you got Windows, you just hook up, you just set into your Windows, and voila, you right at it. So, see, and now it's also talking about the battery. Let's see what's said about the battery life. It's a shame about the battery life, though. Where are we talking about the battery life? I'm not gonna dig at that. I can just tell you now, if it's saying shame about the battery life must sucks. Looks really slick though. Yeah, it does look nice though, but it's like, okay. If the battery life of a system is terrible, then it could be the slickest thing ever. But I gotta keep it plugged in and play it. I don't like it. The Steam Deck, what I do like about it is that you got a right power pack. You don't got to unplug it. You just plug that bad boy up into your power pack and you can play all day. But you got to buy the right one, though. Okay. Well, I'm just going to go over real quick. I just want to go back through and just double check some of these sites. What's going on, 90s? Either what you recommend. It depends, man. What you talking about? If you talking about those, I would recommend the Steam Deck over the AO Neo $600. Let me go back real quick. I was saying that I recommend the Steam Deck over this here, because it's the AO Neo. It's a little bit smaller than it's a gaming PC, but it's a little bit smaller than your Nintendo Switch Lite, and it's $600. So I would definitely recommend a Steam Deck over that for a cheaper price. Just alone, the $400 one would be to me more efficient. 90 said, "Oh no, I wouldn't do that either." I gotta see 90 saying that. "Oh no, big Snoop Dogg back up in the heezy, baby." Oh, portable charger wise, oh man, I got a good one. Hold on 1 second. Let's see if I can find it. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna get it for you. Well, I thought I was gonna get it for you. I don't know what I don't know what I think my bag is outside, but I bought one off of Amazon, and it's a 65 water, and that thing will keep it charged even while I'm playing. I could be playing some really high intensity games, and it still keeps it. It sometimes it might dip down to like maybe like 95%, but it'll charge it right back up. It's like every opportunity where it's like the game would just like go to where it's not so intensive, it'll just charge it right back up. So super happy with it. I forgot the name of it though. I might have to get on. It's too. I bought that thing a long time ago. But I'll tell you, like just make sure whatever you buy, make sure it has an output of at least 40 watts. That's the key. Make sure it has an output of 40 watts, 40 or higher, preferably 40 watts is what the Steam Deck runs on. That's the charger I would definitely look at. 90s, let me get you on the board, my brother. 90s made it in here. All right. So I put myself on the board, as you can see. GD is your boy Gaming Dad. If I win, I will pick a winner. Matter of fact, I'm gonna pick the winner right in my head right now. Matter of fact, I'm gonna pick. Since John hasn't been here for a long time, I'm gonna pick John's Twitch. If John's Twitch wins tonight, if he don't win and I win, John's Twitch will have an opportunity. I mean, John should be on here 3 times. If you fail tonight, John, you just a loser. So I just play. I won't say it to you, John. All right. So like I said, it wasn't a whole lot of good news. Of course, you get Gamescom starting tomorrow, but I wanted to definitely check. Hold on, where was I at? Was I here? PlayStation VR2 due in early 2023. Sony says the new gaming headset would apparently skip the 2022 holiday shopping season. Ooh. Okay. I remember this time last year. Myself included, we all was kind of predicting 2022 to be like the year. Like this is the year when everything is going to come. But man, everything is being pushed back. Everything is kind of getting knocked back left and right. You kind of really don't know if 2023 is going to be the year like they say it's going to be. But I kind of think it is though. Especially with Breath of the Wild, because to me, Breath of the Wild is going to be like that is definitely going to probably be like the game of the year next year. But now, you know what? You got hardware coming next year. I don't think Nintendo skips this year when you got hardware coming out at the same time. I don't think Nintendo gives you 2 years for skipping hardware. 2023, the last piece of hardware that came out from Nintendo was 2021. So this is a natural year for new hardware. Now, I don't, as much as I would love an OLED light, I just don't think it's coming. If they do make it, I swear it's gonna be just like when the 3DS came out and it had 2 versions. They had a small version and it had a big version. I think you're gonna have a regular Switch upgrade and you have a Switch Lite upgrade. They're gonna upgrade together, and those bad boys are going to sell like hotcakes. So get your money together because hardware is coming. And I would bet money that Xbox new Game Pass dongle also releases next year. They really don't have a reason to have that thing delayed. Not for a whole nother year. I don't think the A&R is that gotta be like that detailed where they can't make that happen like right now. Big year next year for hardware. Kind of one of the things you got to kind of wait and see. So, 2023 Sony VR 2. I have to agree with this sentiment. Okay, so this is my experience so far playing Spider-Man on the Steam Deck. Um, I've had some issues with stuttering. I was playing it. I started off playing it at 60 frames per second. All the bells and whistles, and so I started to run into issues where, um, during like at the end, the beginning or end of a cutscene, it would chop up real bad. Like it would freeze and then get back into the game. It's like I kept dealing with that, so I cut it down to 30 frames per second, and that seemed to help quite a bit. But I would still have it randomly, not enough to kind of like throw away the gameplay. Because I wouldn't have issues in game. I would have issues when there was like, okay, this is a cut scene, or I'm transitioning to another scene. That was when I would get the biggest hiccups. But when you're actually playing the game, it's beautiful, beautiful, great game to have on the Steam Deck. They got some work to do though. Once they finished, I think those little things, it'll get better. Always on deck. TV says, I don't think their new VR works with their old VR games. They have not announced that either way. I'm going to assume not. I'm definitely going to assume not. I don't think it's going to happen. I think, even though that's a shame, I just don't think it's going to happen. I think Sony is going to get marching straight ahead with new concepts, and I don't think they're going back on that old VR. But to me, it's a shame. They can figure out some way to kind of upscale it, make it look better. I don't know. I'm not sold on the Sony PS VR, even though you got these Resident Evil games coming that direction. My thing is being tethered to the PlayStation 5. To me, that's my issue. But back to Spider-Man, I still think it's a great experience. I still think it, like, the game plays well. It loads pretty good. It's not super fast by any stretch of imagination, but it's not dirt slow. I think once some updates come out for it, and eventually it's gonna be like phenomenal. Not quite phenomenal yet, but definitely good. Definitely a worthy buy for sure. John said, I'm not going to lie. I miss Smash reveals. I would be such a good feeling to wake up and really early in the morning for a Smash reveal. I gotta say it, Smash reveals, especially when they were tied um to directs, was like the best. It's like you got direct, and then at the end you got a reveal. I always go back to my favorite direct when the Smash Brothers was revealed. That, man, buddy, that took the cake. Fresh water, man. Keep yourself hydrated, I tell you. So if you get a Steam Deck, I would definitely recommend Spider-Man. Matter of fact, Geeky, if you guys get my boy Ben a Steam Deck for Christmas, make sure he has Spider-Man on it. Oh man, PGA Tour 2023 pre-orders are live, and there's some cool bonuses. I'm not going over the bonus. Well, I guess I could. PGA Tour bonus pre-order. PGA Tour 2023 pre-order bonuses. So pre-order the standard edition of PGA Tour 2K23, and you'll get the Michael Jordan bonus pack. That includes a playable Michael Jordan character along with a comment. So you can play as Michael Jordan in the golf game? Golly, man. Man, let MJ be. I wonder if this game's coming out for the Switch. It's like one of those things, like, you know what? As a Steam Deck owner, you get torn sometimes. You're like, oh man, I don't know. I should buy it here. I should buy it there. You don't know. You're like, you know what? But you kind of want them on both. Like, I kind of would like to have 2K on both systems, but I was like, I just can't do it. It's not gonna be. I'm buying it this year. I'm only buying it on the Steam Deck. I might buy it for the PS5, but right now, I'll buy it day one on the Steam Deck. Geeky says, sorry, Ben. He said, we will be a one Steam Deck household. Womp, womp, womp. Sorry, Ben. No suit for you. But, man, it's crazy. So on the PGA Tour, you get to play as Michael Jordan. Wow. That's going to be interesting. Let's see what I'm trying to think. So it's what systems. Okay, well, I really don't say what systems, but you know what? Once again, it's like, you know what? With so many other games coming out, it's like you have to look at it like this here. It's like it's so many games coming out that I really want to play. A lot of these games are going to get passed up, and this is gonna be like really the first year where I'm like, I'm passing on some of these games because I'm definitely getting 2K on my Steam Deck because playing that bad boy at 60 frames per second is on the go is wonderful. It's a wonderful experience. I like MJ being a PGA. I do too. Listen, I'm not hating by insurance. I like that concept, but I'm not pre-ordering it to get them. So I'll grab the deluxe edition for $20 6 months after its release. Hold on, man. Listen, bro. Listen. I concur. I agree. You know what? This PGA is one of them games where if you just be patient, it's Black Friday is gonna be half off. If you just really want it, just wait till Black Friday. It'll be half off. Let's see. I don't know if anybody picked up Madden. I had a really good friend of mine. He's been on the show quite a few times, Jamil Goodlow. He said Madden is not that good. I haven't picked it up yet, but I want to kind of wait. But I might have to stick to the old Madden if the new Madden ain't that good. All right, let me go back. Let me check this next one here. Let's say the 90 says, I didn't even know people play PGA like that for them to do pre-orders. When I worked at GameStop last year, people bought it people was buying it for the Switch. Believe it or not, they had some real good deals on Switch. But yeah, people come in and they play. That's a game they do pick up. Believe it or not. All right, this is a quick glance over at Xbox. We talked about Death Stranding. To me, this is kind of huge. Ubisoft Plus may be coming to Game Pass. That is crazy. Ubisoft subscription services, unlimited access to 100 games coming. Okay, so they got some games on here that I wouldn't mind playing for free. I mean, you take the Rayman games, you take the Far Cry games, you know, Beyond Good and Evil. They got some games that, you know what, all the Assassin's Creeds, Child of Light, you know, they got some Watch Dogs. They got some games that, you know what, that I wouldn't mind playing for free. So to add that onto Game Pass, boy, you just can't beat Game Pass right now. Matter of fact, if Game Pass with adding Ubisoft Plus in theory, and I'm not saying that they should, because I like my $15, but they can charge $20 a month and get it. What's going on, Vic? I'm gonna get you on the board in 1 minute. Sports games hit different on the Switch. What is okay? So 90s. Explain. You gotta explain this one. Then, what do you mean they hit different on the Switch? To me, yes, they do hit different from a portability standpoint. To be able to take the game portably hits different. It also hits different when it comes to like load times. It's like, oh, We sound like Rick Ross. Oh, best, but yeah, but explain your point, man. So I can see if I can agree or disagree. Uh, Always on Deck TV says there was a Madden article on screen a second ago. Seems like the headline implied that they made a lot of changes to the game. They did. This if you buy the version for the PS5 and Xbox Series X and S, then yeah, they got a lot of different changes. Like it's a lot. It's not even close to last year's. But what I like, that's why I might just pick it up on the Steam Deck because Steam Deck still plays like last year's, and I like last year's version of Madden. 90 says a lot of Ubisoft stuff is broke, so it needs to be free. You know what? I don't know what happened to Ubisoft, man. You know what? There's not look at this screen here, right? You can't see them all, but there's not an IP that I was like, oh man, I really don't. Except Rayman. Rayman. That's why did they stop making Raymans? I don't know why. To me, for Ubisoft, a dumb decision. Cause Rayman had to sell pretty good. If it didn't sell pretty good, I wouldn't know why. It had to be because of them. But to not make another Rayman, that's one of these series on here that I was like, oh man, I would sorely miss. But the rest of this stuff, I'll pass. Vic says, Gaming Dad back at it again with another great stream. Are you expecting to see Dead Island too soon? Oh, man. You know what? I'm not expecting it. And this is, I'm not saying that I could be wrong, but I'm just not expecting it. Only because of the fact that we've been hyped for a lot of games this year. It's been a lot of games we've been like overly hyped for, and just thought we was going to get them games. And then, you know what? And then what happened? They just played with us. And then we heard nothing. So I don't know, Vic, man. I think it would be great to see that game come out. I mean, think about how long ago it was when it was announced. That's my thing. That's why I get like you really can't get hyped for it. Like at first, you know what? I was really hyped. I just knew we was about to get James Bond 007 and nothing. Even though they need to go ahead and just release that game, I'm not gonna say, forget the war. I know the war is something that's, very sensitive, but I don't gotta do nothing with James Bond. And that's an old video game. And and then, if I'm correct, they beat the Russians, so they should release it. All right, let's see who else. Always on Deck TV says, I'm not buying an Xbox. So unless Game Pass comes to the Switch. Okay, listen. Now hear me out, though. Xbox Series S and Game Pass is the best value in video games. Period. And you know what? And I'm not even a big off, but it is the best value if you just want to be able to get in some games and get out and have a good variety. You pick up Game Pass, right? And then you pick up EA Origins for $20 for the year. You get the $20 for the year. It's a win, man. That is a combination for you. The load times on the base PS4 just as bad. True, that's facts. With 2K games as Switch, it's just facts. But I would tell you on the Steam Deck is better. It is better. 90 says same reason. Okay, good. And also, I was addicted to the Wii Sport. Yes. Let's talk about this for a hot second. Even though I have slowed up on my Nintendo Switch Sports, at first when it first dropped, It was my regiment. I would get in 2 games of tennis and a game of bowling every night. I did it for like the first month consistently. I have died off because life has changed, and things happen in life. But that game is still good, man. Still super, super good. I would recommend that to anybody. Get in where you fit in. That game is fun. And you know what? Some days, man, my students, if they complete all their work for the week, I let them on Fridays. I'll let them bring it in every other Friday. And that's what we do. We get it in, man. I be crushing them in tennis. Crushing them in tennis. Yeah, it's nice for me to play for those types of games. Yeah. Vic says, just got a PS Vita to play PS4 and handheld. You know what? Maybe your experience might be better than mine. I didn't have a great experience with the what is that called? It's not called remote play, is it? Yeah, I think it's remote play. I didn't have the best experience, even though I love my Vita. But to be honest, I'm gonna tell you, I really liked my PSP Go. I kind of wish they did a Vita like that. The PSP Go, man, to me was like one of the greatest handhelds ever. Man, I used to get it in with that system. Matter of fact, I'm not gonna try to find one of those things. John Cyber Live. I was gonna take TV says Rayman Legends is a great 2D play. Great. Both games, both Rayman Legend games were not Legends, and then it was the one before Legends. They both are good. Gigi says Game Pass Cloud is good. Yeah, if you have like good Wi-Fi within the house, it's pretty good. I just want it to be good when it's off my phone. Like I want to be able to put my dream is for cloud gaming to get me to a point where I am an avid user of it. I got to be able to go out, cut on my phone, and then boom, start playing games, and it's seamless. Until we get to that standpoint, yeah, I'll take it, but I'm not like overly using it by any stretch of the imagination. Switch Sports is dope. Summer got in the way. Yeah, I'm playing online with friends. But I tell you one thing is not going to get in the way. Splatoon 3 is not getting in the way, man. I'm going to make time. I'm going to have to figure it out because that is going to happen. Yeah, I know my new regiment, what's going to happen is it's going to be NBA 2K. I'm going to grind some at night, and then during the day, I'm going to play Splatoon 3. I'm going to have to figure it out, man. One of the only reasons why I would still consider getting 2K on my Switch because I know some people that play it on the Switch. I think, I will be probably even more inclined to buy it on the Switch if I play with more people on the Switch. But this you know what? I wish we had a more powerful Switch. So games like that and Madden would potentially come. I'm really hoping that somehow, some way, because next year, EA's college football is going to launch next year. I just hope it comes to the Switch. Then I wouldn't care if Madden come. If I had college football, I wouldn't care about if we had Madden or not. Vic says, I just have to be I just have to be the same. I just have to be in the same room as the PS4 and get used to the controls. Playing Spider-Man was a blast. I can't wait on the Steam Deck. Yeah, okay. So I talked about this a little bit earlier, Vic, about my experience of playing Spider-Man on Steam Deck. They got some things they got to fix, but it's a phenomenal experience. Phenomenal. I kind of got through the first little section. I put Kingpin into jail. I did all of that and played it. It was flawless. But I would have issues where when there were cut scenes it would chop up bad. It would be like, it would freeze almost. Like I thought I reset my game and then it start playing again. So I got some things that I gotta kind of fix, but I think once those little things, the bugs get worked out, it's gonna be A1. Because right now I can still highly recommend it, even in its current form, because it looks beautiful even at 30 frames per second. Gaming Dad, what is your boy's Gaming Dad? Gaming Dad, what up? It's your boy Gaming Dad. Josh Smash. It's a joint. Joint Smash. Ha ha. That would be dope. Listen, that would be dope. I just would if somebody would just to draw that for me. Gaming Dad and Smash Brothers. That would be dope. Even if like the next Smash had some form of creator player, that would be dope too. Like a higher in depth in I wouldn't call it a me maker, but something a little bit more, in depth. I definitely want a more in depth character. That would be dope. If I had the ability, I would draw it for you, because that would be dope. Yeah, man, I just think that would be super super dope. I would pay for that. I would pay good money for that. All right. Let me dip about it. I just wanted to kind of glance, because sometimes when I start the show, they always put in like a couple little tidbits of news right at the end. They good for that. All right, let me see. The Game Awards kicks off December 8th. Mark that one on your calendar, December 8th from Los Angeles, the Microsoft Theater. Thursday, December 8th, the Game Awards. Put that one on your calendar. You know it's coming. It hasn't been really, the Game Awards hasn't been really good in a couple years. Has not at all. But, I still kind of enjoy watching it because, this year we didn't have an E3. So I guess I'm looking a little bit forward to definitely getting it in. Japan sales. That says Nintendo Switch Sports is number one. And Switch number one. All right, let's look at the games. Of course, Nintendo Switch Sports is approaching 680,000. Xenoblade Chronicles 3. All right, another 40,000 this week. Mario Kart 8. Another 30,000. Man, that game just keeps. Man, who doesn't have Mario Kart? I just want to meet those 30,000 people over there who like, you know what? I'm just gonna go out here and buy Mario Kart Day. Like, that game has been out for like years, and you're just like, I really want to play. I really want my own Mario Kart copy. Get out of here. So I feel like 2018 was the last good gaming awards. Yeah, I said it had to be about a couple years. So no, that takes it back almost 4 years ago. 2018. What was so good about that year? Maybe I'm missing out. Let's see. Live Alive is another 20,000. Minecraft, godly, another person, another game. Like, who hasn't bought Minecraft, man? To me, Microsoft, they hit pay dirt. They had to. I bet money they have made their money back and then some from that purchase. Ring Fit Adventure, a game that sells for $80, has sold three almost 3.25 million copies in one region. Crazy. That thing is $80. All right, as we look at the hardware sales, let's look at Switch OLED. Damn, this is quite a bit for OLED for this. The OLED sold almost 95,000. So that means, hold on, let's see, it's 95. Let's say close around it. So that's 45. No. Regular Switch is 35, so that's that puts you 130, 150, 150 some thousand, almost 155,000 consoles for the Switch. PlayStation 5 sold 45,000. That's pretty good for the PlayStation 5. Let's see. PlayStation 5 digital sold another. So that's what 40. Was that 46? Almost 47,000. That's pretty good for PlayStation. 28 PlayStation 4s. I want to meet those people. And the 2DS still outsells. Man, they keep making low key. They're still making these 2DSs on the side. You know they put the best another 300. Is all of a sudden just popped up. Get out of here. What is you guys' most anticipated game this year? If you get to pick like one game for the rest of this year that you really, really want to play, mine's have to be. It's a tie. I know that's cheating. It's a tie between God of War and Bayonetta. Like I'm really looking forward to playing those games. And you know what I'm telling you about? It's probably God of War more than Bayonetta. Cause I'm really looking forward to God of War. Boy. I just want to hear him say that. Boy. You not know what you're talking about. Sit down somewhere. Go shoot that deer. Be careful. Let's see. I think. You know what? They had a discussion earlier on somebody's channel. I forgot who. And they was talking about hey Courtney, what's going on with you? They was talking about I had a brain fart. I had a good thought in my head and just lost it. You tell them I'm just tired. It's gonna come back to me. But while I'm thinking about it, let me get Courtney on the board. Hey Courtney. I'll read your questions in a hot second. I need to get a new mic. I don't need a new mic. I just need a new mic cord. I bought one. I just haven't hooked it up yet. Never. These cords are like, oh, you know, they advertise them. They hype them up on Amazon. Oh, they're breaded. You know, man, these things. This is the second one to short out on me. But I got another one I'm gonna put in. I need to put in before next week. Courtney's on the board. Let's read Courtney's question. It says, "Hi, Gaming Dad. Have you ever bought anything off a scalper before? I hate them." My wife bought my Steam Deck off a scalper. Well, I don't know about listen, I can't say the person was a scalper, but she bought it off of eBay. She did buy my Steam Deck off of eBay. But to say like, oh, you know, I bought an item from a scalper, no, I have not. Yeah. But my Steam Deck was I can't tell you if it was like somebody who bought it and then sold it, or you know, somebody was just hoarding them. You know, I don't know how you hoard some Steam Decks, but nah, I try my best to get to the. It's not too often where I don't get the system right. Like it's only been a couple of times recently. Like I didn't get an analog pocket, and I came real close to getting an analog pocket from StockX. I came real close, man. But I'm glad I held off. I pre-ordered it, and hopefully that pre-order should get to me between now and Christmas. They, you know, I haven't heard nothing yet. I probably need to do some research, but no. I try my best not to support scalpers. You know, they make things, you know, so difficult for people who just really want to, you know, I just really want to play the games. So my Connect, matter of fact, I had connections at 3 different GameStops in my surrounding areas, and so and 2 of my connects they quit. So I'm rebuilding relationships. So that's been my mission. So it's just one GameStop. Yeah, I used to work at. I'm just building my relationships with the new manager. I was telling you guys, if you want systems, that's how you do it. You just build the relationship. Go in there and chit chat. Hey, ha ha ha. Chop it up with them a little bit. And you'll be surprised. Those people like, hey man, listen, if you get this in, man, if I give you my number, can you call me? All right. If I pre-order this game, can you switch it for me? All right. Just go in there and treat people nice. You'll find out they'll treat you nice too. All right. I forgot what I was going to say, so I'm going to move on. It'll come back to me eventually, or it just wasn't that important. I think I covered all these stories earlier. Let's see. Life is Strange and Life is Strange Before the Storm Remastered Collection comes to Switch in September. You know what? I came real close to buying this game. Matter of fact, I bought it. I pre-ordered it and was about to pick it up. And then somebody here on the channel was like, Gaming Dad, you can get on YouTube and watch the whole movie for free without playing the game. I said, oh my goodness. And I took that game back. Because at the time, when it first launched, it was like, it was $60. And when I found out about it, I said, nah, I'm going to go ahead and take this back. And I took it back immediately. But, you know what? They got a whole collection coming out in September. You know what? It might just be worth it. This might be worth it. I don't know. Life is Strange. I kind of like them kind of story. It kind of reminds me of a more refined The Walking Dead. You remember them first Telltale games, the first season of Walking Dead? That was good. I mean, even though it was like, one of those games where, you kind of had to like play through like this graphic novel, but it was good. It was really, really good. So I like games like that. To me, they're the more smooth, chilled games that I can get into. But a lot of stuff coming out in September, man. Says Always on Deck TV says Life is Strange is another game that needs to go on sale for $20 before I grab it. But you know what? Listen, I kind of wanted, if this collection here comes out and if it's on sale for like $40, I just might pick it up and support it. But if it's $60, I'm definitely gonna wait. Definitely gonna wait because I just like them them games. So Geeky says excited for this to be on the Switch. I am too, Geeky. You know what? I hate that we get like this generation of games has been kind of sucky because we always get like it's these comparisons. We all get the games that you think that should be on the Switch, not coming to the Switch. Games that look outstanding on other systems, look okay on the Switch. It's just that when it comes to the Switch, we're like the orphan stepchild when it comes to some of these games, especially third-party games. But then we be like the man on the block when you release something like, The Legend of Zelda. A game that I cannot wait to come out. I can tell you, when that game comes out, I need to go ahead and play Breath of the Wild some more before this comes out. That's what I need to do. But before I play, I gotta go back in. I gotta do some cooking. You can spend all day cooking in Breath of the Wild, gathering and cooking. That can be like a whole day thing. Always on Deck TV says, I've gotten my girl into gaming. She rolled credits on Roll 96. Hey, was that good? That's another game I wanted to play because I think it had like a lot of different endings. But it said, in a short hike, I'm about to introduce her to Breath of the Wild or Skyrim, waiting on for Life is Strange on sale before I get into it. Breath of the Wild would be a good one. Cooking Mama. Forgot that Cooking Mama should be a character in Smash, to be honest. I'm sorry, I'm just reading John Summarize says Cooking Mama should be a character in Smash. Yeah. He said Roll 96 was fire. I knew that game was gonna be good. I remember they announced that game at a direct. And when I first saw it, I said, man, that story looks good. Okay, all right. God almighty. How much did you pay for it? Did you buy it brand new or is it on sale? That's a good question. Let's see. Let's see. All right, I like to check it. It's a couple of like sites I like to check before I roll out. 'Cause they always have some. Okay, I talked. This is one of I talked about earlier in the stream. It says, okay, Mario versus Rabbids Sparks of Hope announces season pass and gold edition. Okay, I hate. I'm really starting to dislike these season passes, even though I am a fan of Smash the season pass. But every game is doing it. You know what? So think about it like this here. Like in essence, if you bought all the season passes for Smash, you in essence paid, 120 or $30 for that game. Was it worth 120 or $30? It absolutely was. It was. But so many games are going this route, man. It's like no one is releasing a complete game anymore. You know what? No one is, and it's frustrating. So it's like, you know what? Like nowadays, like when I go to like certain games that I'm gonna buy, and matter of fact, oh my goodness, I have not bought the Cuphead DLC. I'm tripping. I gotta do that tonight. I gotta do that. I have not. It just popped in my head. It's like that. Boop. You have not bought the Cuphead DLC. All right, let me go into some of these quiz. Says always on Deck TV says I played it. I mean, okay, so you played Road 96 myself for like 20 hours, ran through multiple indies. Okay, yeah. See, I got it for $12 on sale, but it's $19.96 regular. Okay, I like the $12 sale though. I think you paid for that one, Game Dad. No, but I didn't pay for it. It was a gift. Vic says, "Is there any show or movie you would like to see get made into a game?" Oh man, that's a good question. No. Oh man, that's Vic. That's a good one. Let me see. I gotta think for that one. Because all of them they kind of have been made into some form of movie. To be honest, I would really okay. How can I say this here? Because I really would like these are how can I say this here? I used to play. I don't know if you guys remember this. Remember those Transformer games, like the Battle for Cybertron games, that was like on like the 360, PS3. Super good games with super good like cutscenes. Like you can watch. I know you can go on YouTube now and watch all the cutscenes for those video games. They were like super good. With like Optimus Prime, like when Metroplex had Optimus Prime in his hands. Oh my goodness. I would love some remakes of those games. I would really love, to be honest, I would love for them to take the art style of the 1986 Transformers movies and turn those things into a video game. I mean, a legit, good, story driven video game. Even like G.I. Joe. Give me a really good, story driven. It can be an action platformer. It could be a 3D game of G.I. Joe. But I can't think of any movie off the top of my head. You know what I'm talking about? Minority Report. No, they made a game for that. They made a game for Minority Report. To me, I love Minority Report. That was a good game. I can't say Mission Impossible because they've made them games before. Had they been any good? Probably not. That was a great question, Vic. What I mean, tell you, you and your lovely wife, boy, y'all be on them questions. Always on Deck TV says X-Men 97 beat him up. Oh man, X-Men 97, boy. Them old X-Men cartoons, man, they still hold up to this day. And I was just watching The Phoenix Rising saga. Man, that was so good. Giga says, I don't understand why that needs a season. Exactly. Exactly. See, what I think what Ubisoft don't understand, a lot of these companies, they're gonna turn a lot of people off. Like, you know what? I wasn't even a fan of the first Mario and Rabbids. I was like, yeah, it was okay. It wasn't like, oh my god, I just gotta play this game. But now I might pass on this game because, like, I don't want to buy a season pass. I don't want to invest so much time in it, but I gotta buy something else on top of it. That is the tradition I'm getting tired of. Like, you can't have a full game. Is you want the DLC, you gotta pay extra for it. It would definitely was like Cuphead to me was better than Mario vs. Rabbids. I would love a debate. If you think Mario vs. Rabbids is better than Cuphead, buddy, you are absolutely wrong. That is my opinion. This is let's see. Always don't take. They said, "Is what I want. Is what." Always don't take. They said season pass equals include their DLC expansion. Same thing the Donkey Kong Country DLC. Yeah, but you know what? You just get the point I'm trying to make is I just get tired of paying for DLC. Tired of paying for extra and extra. Just, hey, you know what? Just give me the game all together and go on to the next. Transformers with next graphics would be really good. Yeah, because you know what? Battle for Cybertron, man, was really, really good. You know what? The only thing it was just like, but I would like to see that same concept, but I wanted to look like the 80s cartoon. Next, you okay, got you next. I think Marvel vs. Rabbids 2. So, Geek said, I wonder if they knew. I wonder if that new Disney game is going to have a season pass. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. It's going to have season passes because I believe it's free to play. See that? Okay, so you see, that is different. If you give me a game for free, then if you want to add season passes onto that, okay, that's one thing. But to have me pay full price for a game and then say, okay, now you need to buy a season pass. And then now, you know what? No, I don't want to do all that. Because I can tell you right now, Mario vs. Rabbids Sparks of Hope is not going to be a game of the year contender. It's not. Right. He said Mario vs. Rabbids 2 DLC will be mad cheap by November. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I would I tell you what, I'm not even buying this game when it comes out on day one. Unless the review says, oh my God, it's like tens. Everybody's giving it tens. Then I might pick it up. But if not, I'll pass. All right, good people. Listen, I think I've checked everything. I'm going to go back and look one more time. I think it's going to be wheel time. Mail time. I got to go see Dragon Ball Z this week. After I heard it was good. Disney Dreams Day will have a Founders Pass, but it is free to play after the beta. Okay. Season Pass will have. Okay, let me read Geeky's comment. Season Pass will have you playing more than the full price game. Yeah, free to play, expensive too. Enjoy. Yeah, you know what I mean. Either it's like some of the things like either or is like you're gonna pay some kind of fee, and I got it's like it's forcing to the point of like unless the game is like super good, I gotta be really picky about saying what I dive into. It's like I don't know. I know certain games that I'm gonna buy, like God of War. That product is proven. So I already know I'm buying the Founders Pass. I wish they would release pricing info soon. Yeah, we know you are geeky, and that game will be streamed on everything you can get your hands on. Okay, all right, good people. Listen, we've dug enough into what they have to offer today, and let's get on this Willy Wheel. Yes, I'm hoping it's less than $40, but I'm also getting it on September the 6th. Man, I'll watch you guys play it because 3 days later it'll be Splatoon, and I know for sure that game is being bought and played. Geeky said same LOL. Look at y'all. Y'all should go ahead and play together. Make it a double stream. All right, good people. Listen, you know what time it is. It's that time when we give away our $10 eShot card, courtesy of Gaming Dad and the Family. And you know how it is. If your name is picked, you get old Peter Griffin. You're out of here, good people. All right, so we don't have that many people. It's only 14 people, including your boy Gaming Dad. 14 people. If you're not on it yet, I'm gonna give yourself 60 seconds to jump on. If you get on in the next 60 seconds, I'll put your name on the wheel. If not, we're gonna get started. 60 seconds. Your boy gonna take a break, get some of this water. Wheel time. I need to get a recording of that. All right, good people. Without any further ado, let's see who's up first. The Catch the L last week winner, Candy's Twitch stream. She won last week, but let's see who's the first one to bite the dust tonight and get that famous. Look at that. Look at God. Gaming Dad, first one to drop. He gets the old school Price is Right. Out of here, GD. All right, down to 13 people on the wheels of steel. He is for real. It is your boy Gaming Dad. And who's up next to catch the flex? And it was last week's winner. That means it will be a new winner. Candy is out of here. God almighty. Got to be more careful, Candy. Who's up next to catch that flex? And who is our first loser for the night? And it will be, it's my guy, CMG. Please blow him off the map, please. CMG is out of here, ladies and gentlemen. He had mad exit left, JFK, exit left. All right, good people. Let's see who's up next to catch the flex, and we'll keep that ball rolling. And this will be our first loser tonight. This will be our official first loser. And I think it was the guy who tried to spam us earlier, but you lose. D Lily, you out of here. Peace, love, and soul. We're down to 10 people, ladies and gentlemen. 10 people already. This is gonna be a short wheel tonight. But who's up next? If it ain't right, no, my boy, God, not my boy, 90s. Damn, 90s. Out of here. Peace, love, and soul. Who's up next to catch the flex? It will be your boy, or your girl. Oh, it's my guy. It's Vic. God, don't mind Vic.
It's all there, black and white, clear as crystal. You get nothing.
You lose.
Good day, sir.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for our first winner tonight. Really, our first winner is our first loser, but we give it up for our first winner tonight, and our first winner will be Mendez with Always On Deck TV. Follow this guy, but he is our winner tonight. But
psych.
Better luck next time. Slugheads.
We're down to 7. Who's up next? Who is our next loser? Close. John Samurai.
You lose.
Is out of here. My brother from another mother. Down to 6 people, ladies and gentlemen. 6 people. Who's up next to catch the flex? And it will be... it's close. My friend, Steve M. God almighty. Chop, chop. Steve M. Down to 5. Staying alive. Who will it be? Who will it won't be? And we will give it up for God almighty. John Samurai's Twitch channel.
You are out of here.
John is out of here. Golly, John, you lost 3 times tonight. 3 times. You was on that spot 3 times, John Samurai. You out of here. Ladies and gentlemen, down to our final 4. We got Geeky Chick is back in the winner's circle, ladies and gentlemen. My boy, girl, AST. My son, Joseph, has made the winner's circle. And we got Courtney. Courtney's still in the building. Let's go. Who's up next to get kicked off this board? And I have a nice explosion for you. Oh, look like it's going to be Courtney. Bye, Courtney. Courtney's out of here. Psych. I love that sound effect. We're down to our final 3. We got a Geeky Chick, AST, and my son, Joseph. Go, JoJo. Go, JoJo. I probably jinxed him. Who's up next to get up out of here? Let's go. Who's up next to cast the flex? Ooh. Oh, JoJo. I knew I jinxed him.
Black and white, clear as crystal. You get nothing. You lose.
Good day, sir. Good night, JoJo. I hope you in the bed. Get yourself ready for school tomorrow. Get out here on time. Ladies and gentlemen, we're down to our last and final 2. 2 veterans. Ladies and gentlemen, 2 old school. Uh-oh, my stupid mic. 2 old school veterans is in the winner circle. AST said you jinxed him. I know I did. Dang. I was kind of hoping he win, and then, he didn't. But ladies and gentlemen, we're down to our final 2. Like I said, we got 2 veterans. We got a Geeky Chick and my girl AST, but they only can be 1 winner. Ladies and gentlemen, drum roll, please. And without any further ado, who's up next to catch the flex? It is close. It's close. It's close. It's close. Oh, my goodness. AST. Oh, my girl, she's out of here. And tonight's winner is the one, the only. Kids, give it up for Geeky Chicken. Geeky is our winner tonight. Oh, my goodness. She pulled it out right at the end. It was so close. So close. But it was so fun. 90 said it was rigged. Geeky said vets. Y'all are some seasoned vets. I've been here for a long time. He said that was so close. It was real close. It was going down to the wire. It was like it just eked it out. Geeky, oh, she said elbow cup. Oh my goodness, man! Listen, tell you, man. After I can have like the worst day, and then I know that it's Monday, and I get to come on here with y'all, man. And this is just like it makes it worth its while. Geeky, I will send this to you. I won't do like I did Candy. I purposely did Candy wrong and did get her to like the middle of the week because she was talking smack. But I'll get this to you either tonight or tomorrow. Geeky said, hold on. Gotta put this toward the Disney Dreamland Fund. Hey, is this coming on the Switch? Is Disney? That's right. I think it is coming on the Switch, right? Vic says, have a good night, everyone. Congrats, Geeky. Oh yeah, Kenny was talking that smack. I was like, oh, Kenny, you supposed to be grateful. She was like, you don't get it. It be a week later. It's like Kenny don't sound like that. Kenny, you said my girl, just like Candy. Ow. Yeah, that's right. That's what she did. Hold on. To remind me, she took a video of the stream and then sent it to me. I showed the kid. Listen, I got an Apple TV in my classroom. I showed the kids in my classroom. I said, see, look how my people do me. They all like, yeah, well, yeah, Coach Reed, you do be forgetting. I'm like, shut up. No, I don't. No, I don't. All right, good people. Listen, man. Wonderful Monday. Sorry it wasn't a whole lot of news, but hopefully we'll have a lot to digest come next week because Jeff Keighley's. If it's something like super, super good comes out of this, then I might get back on late tomorrow night, and we'll talk about that. So, good people, y'all have a good week, man. Hope God bless y'all and be with y'all throughout the week, man. Hope He touches everything that y'all want to do in your life. This is your boy, Gary Dad. Let me get myself situated because I know I will say goodbye and then I'm not situated. Once again, good people, peace, love, and soul.